everybody, welcome to Q&A. So I put up a whole bunch of posts about answering your questions, and well, I got some of them back, and I will be answering most of them, or as many as I can. So Yoshi B asked, how did you get into art? Well, I always kind of like drawing, and I have a whole bunch of sketchbooks, and I've always like drew stuff in high school in class because, you know, there's nothing better to do except sit there and draw instead of doing my work, you know, the normal. But like digital art, really just like following a whole bunch of people on Twitter, I really started getting into digital art and like design and stuff. But I've been in a graphics class in my high school when I graduated. I'm graduated now, but yeah, I had a graphics class in high school, and I was in it for 4 years, and I had a super nice teacher, and I just excelled with it. It's kind of more than just, I know this is getting more into more than just art, but graphics in general. That's what I got into. I have my own like vinyl cutter and t-shirt maker, and like I like draw and stuff like that. I don't know, it was like a mixture of probably the teachers in school and just me always liking art class. Will you ever switch up your content, like doing vlogs, reactions, and stuff? Probably not reaction videos, really, because you know how reaction videos are. I don't know if I really like that kind of content, especially the reaction, because it's pretty much just taking, I don't know, other people's footage and just like laughing at it. I never really liked it because it's just like you're just watching somebody laugh at a video. You can literally do that if you bring somebody in the room with you. Really, my YouTube channel is kind of like a diary, in a way, of just like my whole life. I mean, not really my whole life. I've had it 6 years, but I didn't really do anything with it the first 2 years, but it's kind of just whatever. Like, vlogs I kind of do, in a way. I mean, I do that when we go on like road trips or whatnot, or like we go up somewhere and I take video of whatever it is that I'm visiting or doing, because it's fun. I don't know, I just like video. I like to get into video and just do that kind of stuff. But switching up content, I don't really know. I'm kind of I don't really know what the channel is. It's just whatever I feel like posting, really. I mean, it's a lot of gaming, which that's what a lot of channels are, but I don't know, it's just more of less what stuff I like to do in my life, like gaming. I'd rather come home and stream and be entertaining than just come home and play a video game and do it for nothing. Like, just do it, I mean, just to hang out with friends and stuff, but it's sometimes fun to talk with people as you're streaming or recording or whatever it may be. Face cam possibly, and if so, when? Actually, we did get a face cam, and I used it once on YouTube, and then I uploaded a stupid bug, and I got kicked off of live streaming for 3 months. It's okay. December 17th is right around the corner. We'll be able to stream on YouTube again, and the face cam's up. I sometimes use it on Twitch, but it kind of is weird with the capture program, so I may be ending up getting a new camera. But yeah, we got a camera. What will be the future for the server and the channel? I've got a couple questions like these. Really just kind of just go on. I want to be able to do YouTube for really as long as I can. It's something fun to do. It keeps me sane. I enjoy just coming home, making videos, or doing videos at work or wherever, really. It's kind of like part of my life that I do. It's not just YouTube that I do videos for. I do videos for work as well. So I mean, it's kind of like a lifestyle at this point. But the future of it, yeah, I'll pretty much try to do it as long as I can. Are there any video ideas or series that you've considered bringing to the channel but ended up deciding against it? Ooh, yes, actually, a couple of them. It was a while ago, we had a series called like Nintendo Corner on the channel. And we would only play Nintendo games, and it was like a bunch of friends and me that we played Nintendo games. We did it for a little while. I actually did end up making a second channel for it, but then deleting it later because I was like, why would I do 2 channels? I really don't like the idea of having 2 channels, really. It kind of bugs me. Like, all my work on one channel that I've been doing for the past 4+ years. and then like a brand new channel. I'd rather like keep everything on the same channel, if that makes sense. Series, I was going to do Journey for the PS4, but I sold my PS4 because I wanted Pokemon and a whole bunch of other things. And I never played my PS4. I tried. I started playing Overwatch on it. I didn't like it because I already was on Xbox playing Overwatch. I'm like, man, I don't really want to do this again. So, yeah. I don't know if there's any other ones. I have like a whole list of games I can list off, but I'll do that. I'll do that in a little bit. What got you to push forward with your channel, and what or who really helped you so far? Well, I mean, my video teacher, Mr. Daldy, he was a really big inspiration, really, for video in general. I did the class, when I moved to Florida, I met up with this girl, and we went to orientation together, and we were like, oh, cool, now we're friends. And we enjoyed the class, like, so much. Like, that was the best class to be in. And I started editing, I started messing around with the programs. I'm like, man, I really like this. So, also with, like, inspiration for the channel, really just, when we first moved down here again, I started playing guitar a lot, and we did guitar lessons, and actually Clarence sent me a link to Game Grumps, because he was watching people play Super Mario Sunshine, because it was his favorite game, and Game Grumps were playing it at the time, and there was a joke about a guitar in there, and actually I can clip it, I can do the little clip for you.
My hands are too big for this guitar. Step right up again. Have you ever tried to make a G chord with one giant finger? It sucks!
But that clip right there actually got me to start watching them, and I'm like, oh cool, they're just like two guys sitting in a room playing games. I'm like, I can do that too. And I did, and I started bringing my footage to school and actually editing my footage on the school laptops, and then eventually getting my own with my own programs and stuff, and I can edit from home. Can you tell me about when you got Peak? Well, I've had Peak for, I want to say 2 years now. We got him from a pet store here in town. He's like the best bird. He does not bite. He never bites. We got Boo. I'll just tell you about all the birds. We got Boo at another pet store, and how she was handled was not the best because the lady that grabbed her out of the cage, it was one of those like chain pet stores. I don't recommend getting your animals from chain pet stores. Honestly, they're not very well taken care of. All the like local places, family-owned ones are better around here at least. But yeah, Boo, like, I guess the girl was too afraid to put her hand in there to grab her, so she grabbed like one of those really thick like leather gardening gloves and just grabbed her, and like that scared Boo so much. You could ask Clarence, because when we brought Boo home, she bit the shit out of him, like, really hard, and he was not happy about it. But, honestly, I don't know what gender is any of my or, like, I don't know what they are. I think Peak is a boy, Boo is a girl, and we recently got Sunny, or Sunday, from Austin, and he's been pretty good. He was kind of, like, abused at the pet store, like, by the other birds. He's actually from the same pet store as Peak. He's a good bird. He likes to fly onto the floor and come over to me, walk over to me, not tell me that he's on the floor. And the cat kind of freaks out about it, but yeah. But eventually I think I want to get all of them tested, because there's some like website you can send their feathers into that allows you to see what they are. Any new games that you're going to be playing on the channel soon? Yeah, I actually have a whole wall, or my window, I write on my window like what games we want to play, or the games that are ongoing right now. At the time of this video, we're still playing Spyro and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Games I do want to play on the channel is Smash Bros, of course. We already pre-ordered that, so we're definitely getting that. A Hat in Time, I know a lot of you have been asking for that one. Hollow Knight, a few of you have been asking for that one. I've wanted to play that one for a while now. It's a new game, which is Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, I guess. It's like a, if you guys remember like the Wii version of Super Mario, it's like a 2D side-scroller. kind of thing. We wanted to play that because that'd be super fun, and Clarence loves Super Mario Bros. So, Katamari Reroll, which is if you ever seen Katamari Damacy, the little like the guy that rolls up the stuff and it gets it into a bigger ball and stuff like that. Halo Infinite, I'm still deciding on. It really depends on what kind of game that is. If it's going to be a battle royale, then no, you probably won't see me playing that Halo. Cuphead, the new DLC that comes out, whenever that's coming out, I have no idea, I don't remember. It's 2019 sometime, I don't know. Definitely playing that. I loved Cuphead, like that's probably one of my top 3, like, favorite games. And then we were gonna play some older games like Mario Kart Double Dash. We probably wanted to play SpongeBob the movie, the game, because that was like a childhood like video game we played or that I played. There's a couple of them, but if you guys have any suggestions, just make sure to leave it in the comments. Any other occupations you do? Yes, actually, I do work at Forest City as an information technology intern. So I work on computers and I mostly do the graphics and I actually am starting to do t-shirts and stickers, and I'm in the IT repair section, but I more do the artsy side of that job, I guess. What will you do if YouTube and other streaming sites shut down forever? Well, that's a lot of streaming sites. That would be YouTube, that'd be Twitch, that'd be Instagram, that'd be Twitter. You're pretty much saying, what would you do if the internet just was gone? I really don't know. If you think about it, like, you know, that time that YouTube shut down for like a couple hours, people were freaking out. I was freaking out. I was like, no, because all that work, all that effort I put into getting where I am now, it's like, oh my god, why? Like, don't do that, YouTube. You gave so many people panic attacks, it was ridiculous. I really don't know what I would do. I would probably just play video games, like, without streaming, really. It would just be life without YouTube or Twitch or whatever else. I don't know, me as a person, I enjoy creating content for people. It's something to do, really. Instead of just sitting in your room being bored or sitting somewhere and watching TV. I've stopped watching TV so many years ago now. Have no time for it anymore. And, yeah, no, it's just, I just enjoy making stuff, so I'd probably go insane, honestly. Okay, so I had a few questions about Riot, the channel mascot. Honestly, I just came home one day and drew this. My channel has gone through a lot of design choices, I guess. I'll put a few up on screen. I used to like change it up like every month because I couldn't find something that I liked. I couldn't find something that stuck with people's heads. When you make a YouTube channel, you want something kind of that people will remember you by. Like Markiplier's got the pink mustache, PewDiePie's got the bro fist, Game Grumps is blue and orange and the little grump heads. Like, you have like, rather like a little mascot, or like Jacksepticeye's Septiceye Sam or something. I don't watch him as much as I used to. Or like Markiplier's Tiny Box Tim, like that, like something like a mascot or a logo people are gonna remember you by. And I literally just sat down one day and just drew that, and that was it. And then like the form and the body and stuff came later on. I was just like, oh, I like skulls. Oh, I like horns. And actually, it's kind of silly because the more I like think about it, the more I've seen how I got inspired by it. A lot of people are like, oh, right, looks like a Gaster Blaster. I'm like, yeah, that is true. It does really look like that, actually. The blue eyes, maybe because I had blue eyes. Maybe that's it. The ram horns actually is because, there's two meanings behind that. One is because I'm an Aries, because I was born in April. And the other one is because the truck I drive, and the truck I grew up in, is actually a 98 Dodge Ram, and on the steering wheel, on the front of the truck, on there's the Dodge Ram logo. It's a Ram. It's got horns. It's got ram horns, the curved down horns, and I've always seen that my entire life. So that maybe that's why. And the Aries, because guess what? Aries is a ram. Maybe that's why. I don't know. That was really a coincidence. But if you notice, the horns are like less curved in that photo than they are now. But that's character design there. And I just like the skull. And then I do like shiny Ninetales, so that kind of like put the Kitsune Ninetales form into that. I like the dark blue, purple, black look. Demonic looking. Something like that. But yeah, that's really it. There was no other, like, I do have some sketches I can put up too. I sketched them out in class. I was like, oh, this looks cool. I'm gonna do something with this with my channel. But yeah, that's about it really. And then the name, I was just like, Running Riot. Okay, we'll just call it Riot for now, and that kind of just stuck. And everyone is rather calling it Riot or whatever. So that's my inspiration for that. So what made you want to start making YouTube videos, and how did it change your life? I actually did cover this earlier too. There's a couple questions like this. It was my video teacher in high school. He really inspired me to get going with video and stuff like that. The way he taught was like awesome. Like he was very inspirational to a lot of us in class, and I just kind of took it and made my own thing with it. And how did it change my life? It heavily impacted my life, really. I come home, instead of just playing video games, I play video games for a purpose. I stream, I record, I entertain, I guess, really, without the YouTube streaming services and, like, just streaming in general. Like, I would come home and just play video games. There would be no purpose behind it. It's just like, oh, I'm just playing video games. But with YouTube being there, there's a purpose of doing it. And also the revenue that I do make from it, I've used that for college. I've actually put it back into what I'm doing, and I've gotten so much from that with, like, we got more of a studio than we used to. Like, we got the computers, we got the monitors, like the consoles. I got my gaming capture. Oh, I remember my horrible old capture. Like, it did not work at all. It was really, really bad. But we got the Elgato HD60, and it works. It works pretty good. I enjoy it. Yeah, a lot of YouTube's, like, or a lot of the revenue gets put right back into what I'm doing, like to buy the new games or whatever. But yeah, it's really, really impacted me. Well, I guess that's all the questions for now. I guess if you guys want me to do another one of these, we can in a little bit. Maybe 100. Maybe we can do it for 100K. And also, would you guys like me to do a draw my life for when we hit 100K, if we hit 100K? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you have any other games or ideas you want us to do, just let me know. I'm pretty much up for anything, to create anything, really. So thank you all for being here, and thanks for your support. And we'll see you on the next stream or video that comes up. Bye.